Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the B dimension. So now that we have our compass here, we should be able to use it to locate our structure. Right click the air in the bumble zone to locate the cell maze structure. Activate the honey compass tracking abilities. So it looks like we need to head out in that direction. So let's see, we might be able to conquer this guy this episode. But I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find our way through the maze-like structure and terrain here, but we should be good. Not sure what we can expect in the bumble zone. So far it seems pretty chill, apart from those dirt guys. But even then they're not too bad. And now we have our common bee stinger that we crafted last episode. Let's see. So there should be some guys in here if you look at the dirt. Yep, there's one. And there's the other one. Leather cap. Is there a reason to collect other, like, stuff? Like, I know in Cisco's mod, why did it lag when I clicked that? In Cisco's mod, you could break stuff down. But it doesn't look like you can do that here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I guess it's useful for transmogs. Yeah, run away, buddy. Which I guess would be nice, depending on the gear set you want to look at. But if there's loot that's just below my level that I don't need, then I guess there's really no reason to collect it. Let's see, it is say go this way. What is this? Honey web. Can I walk through it? Sticky honey residue. Okay, you can't walk through it, but it's extremely sticky. I'm stuck. But I guess it is this way we have to go through. Okay, it's nearly impossible to break though. Let's see if we can go around. Dang, how long are we slowed for? An extremely long time. Floral meadows. Oh, so I'm guessing the floral meadows is where we want to go. Let's see. It seems like there was a path down this way. Could also find some loot in the chest, along with some rootmen. Who's next? Honeycomb. Can I use that for something? You can wax with it. That's about it. Maybe you can craft armor with it. Because there is the bee armor. Let's see, how do you craft the bee armor? Oh, here we go. That one. Cell maze. Honey cocoon, carvable wax. Find a cell maze. Yeah, the bee armor. Bee helmet. Stingless bee helmet. Cool. Not really sure how useful that armor is though. It's really, I think it might just be good for transmogs. And sticky honey residue once again. Slowing down to a snail's pace. But looks like we can go down this way. There's some bees. Hopefully they're not aggressive. No, they look pretty happy. They look pretty chill. We just need to find our way through. Looks like we're gonna have to dig through from here. Doesn't look like we can get through. What is this block? Glistering honey crystal. Oh, it's just more of the shards. You can eat it though, which is cool. Okay, let's see if we can dig through here. We can. Because it looks like we're headed this way, and there's a ton of these guys. Oh, there's a drop. Because yeah, it looks like that's the way the compass is going. Sadly, I don't think the little dirt guys yield much XP, if at all. But there's so many of them. Tons of flowers too. Botania flowers as well? No, it doesn't look like it. Just vanilla flowers. Because if we look at our level, we need 132 XP to reach level 6. So if I kill one, we'll see. Actually, I killed a couple, and I don't think we got any XP for it. Okay, we're going to have to ignore most of them, because they're just going to inflict us with knockback, which is quite annoying. But they seem pretty chill. They're not doing anything as long as we don't touch them. Cherry veteran tree. Yep, they're waking up. Cherry veteran tree. Grass block. I want to see what that quest did. But I don't want to get knocked back further. Or was it? Cherry veteran tree. Combat and gear, maybe? Nope, not sure where that went. Okay, but we still need to go this way. Maybe it's just related to finding this big cherry tree. See, it's still pointing this way for the cell maze, so we're going to continue onwards. And one of them woke up, and they're shooting at me. Just continue to ignore them, because their damage is so tiny, it basically doesn't exist. Something floating off in the middle there. Let's see, it's still pointing off this way. That looks like it could have some loot. How can I get up there? I have a water bucket, so if I get to the top, I could use the water bucket to descend down safely. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, while climbing this waterfall, I also see these giant bees over here. I want to see what that's about. Then we can explore that thing over here. Let's see, can I... yeah, I can get up from here. I'm not confident with my water bucket skills. So I'm not going to be so bold as to just jump down and try and catch myself. Some very big bees. Are they aggressive? Wonder what's going on over here. Ice. They're frozen. Ice monolith. I wonder if this is how bees were first discovered and brought to the present, frozen in ice like humans. Oh, collect 16 pollen puff. Is this XP relevant for this? I don't think it is. But these bees are massive, and why are you glowing? Gloria the glowing bee. Well, that explains it. Glowing for 13 hours by the looks of it. What about these giant bees though? Behemoth. Are they aggressive? And what is that block in there? What is this? Oh, it's a block of amethyst. Okay, well, that's not nearly as exciting as the behemoth. I wonder if they yield XP though. Should I let them out? I think I should. Why are they frozen? Be free, buddy. Although I'll let one out, just in case. Yeah, because he's looking at me. I don't like the way he's looking at me. I wonder if I could see the drops. Let me see. Bee, he, spawn egg. An egg that spawns a behemoth, a giant bee. They can be tamed with bee feeding items such as honey buckets or honey bottles and other honey stuff. However, they will only follow you if you hold honey buckets. If you feed them, you can eventually tame them. Put on a saddle and ride them. The more you feed and ride them, the more friendship they get, which makes them move faster and also increases their maximum health. When friendship is finally maxed out, Behemoth becomes a queen behemoth and can fly at maximum speed. However, friendship will decrease if Behemoth takes damage from any source, and if they lose all friendship, they become untamed and unhappy. This mob was donated to the Bumble Zone. Oh, so they're flying mounts, but I don't have a saddle on me, so I can't ride them. So I want to check out what that is over there. Okay, now that I'm this close, it looks like that could be diamond or maybe emerald of some kind. I don't have much in the way of blocks though to climb out over there. Let's see, I can collect these just by breaking them with my hand pretty quickly though. Let's see, how far is that? We're here, it's about there, so maybe half a stack of blocks? Alright, half a stack, let's see if we can reach it. I do like this little mod that makes it a lot easier to place blocks in front of you like this. Although every time I miss, and it... Why are you blue? Okay, that doesn't look like diamond. Looks like something else. Oh, it's lapis. Okay, that's not nearly as cool as I thought it was. And it reaches just barely. Can I grab this? Won't say no to free lapis though, we need that. And I think there was something else in there. Let me see if I can grab a few more blocks to go up. I think it's about the same speed regardless. I wonder what aggroes the bees, because sometimes they're all very angry and other times they're not. Because maybe there's a chest in here. Oak stairs. Nope, no chest. There's just a smoker with some baked potatoes and charcoal. And that's yellow wool. Okay, nothing of use there though. Apart from the lapis. The lapis is cool. Why are you still blue? I'm so confused by that guy. Let's see, the compass is still pointing off in that direction, so we're going to have to continue our journey. These bees look quite peaceful, so that's good. Wonder how much further we have to go. Alright, I'm seeing some kind of structure off in the distance there. Wonder what that could be. Although, it's not what the compass is pointing towards. So that could be anything. But let's see if we can get closer. Although, I wonder why, if I swim up a waterfall, I swim extremely fast. But when I'm swimming horizontally, it's quite slow. Does look like pretty big structure though. Multiple of them actually. I wonder what could be inside. The music did change. It is quite high up. We're gonna have to water bucket up this way. See if we can get inside. Wonder what it is. See, we're almost there. Okay, we're right under it. A subway. Bees have a subway. Seems out of place considering how modern this technology is, but at least the travel is fun. Okay, let me break in then. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh. My water. No. Okay, so it forces you to move in the direction. Oh, honey cocoons. Disc fragment, more bee stingers, more potatoes. So if I jump... Got it. Okay, so it's a highway network. Pretty cool. What is that? Potted flowers. Don't need those, so we're just gonna dump it. I do like that they're floating off that way. That's pretty cool. More chests. Let's see. If I want to use the freeway, it's kind of going in a direction I don't like because it's going to push me that way. And I touched it, so I got stuck. Oh, there's more right there. That's why. And I'm in it. Oh, there we go. Orange fragment. Yeah, that just goes here. This is glass. So it's kind of useful, kind of not. More not useful than useful. Because I can't control which way I want to go. Let's see, the compass is still pointing off that direction, but it looks like this only wants to push me this way. Kind of wonder what that is though. So we're just gonna have to ignore this highway, because it's not that useful for us. Alright, looks like there's a bee helicopter over here, but looks like it just has a container, so nothing too useful. Is that what I think it is? What are they called? They're the things that spawn when you don't sleep, but I forget the name. Why are you in here? And are you too dangerous? Phantom, that's what they're called. And no, not dangerous at all. Traps phantom skin, phantom membrane. Phantom armor, cool. Still trying to find where this thing is in the B dimension though. Because it's still off in this direction. No matter how far north I go, it seems to just keep staying further and further. And I wonder why the phantom spawned in here. Seems kind of out of place for the B dimension. The honey slimes make sense, because we're full of honey. But phantoms, not so much. Alright, it seems like we're coming across a new biome here. Kind of like a bee desert. Pile of pollen. Oh, this will let us finish off our quest here. Because we needed like 16 of this, right? Hive's air pollination. Done. Who knew bees could have houses? There's so many biomes in here. Oh. Okay, we kind of sink through the pollen, kind of like powdered snow. It's a good thing this is not real life, or I would be sneezing extremely hard. What is this? Ancient wax bricks. These are bricks, this must be a house, right? But I don't see a door. Well, let's try breaking inside and see what we can see. The bees are really angry over there for some reason. I wonder why. They must be attacking something. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here. Or if there is, I have to dig a lot deeper to find it. Okay, let's see. It did go a little bit more horizontal though, so it should be this way. See, I'm seeing a lot of mobs. I think it's just pollen though. Yeah, it must be pollen dropping from this biome. But at least now we're totally in one direction. Don't have to go north anymore. The pollinated fields. Yeah, but I'm still not seeing anything. This looks interesting. That looks like a structure of some kind. But it's not what the compass is pointing towards, so we're gonna have to ignore it for now. Alright, we happened upon some kind of structure here. The Stinger Spear Shrine. Cool. Find a spear, find and get a spear with a bee stinger on the end of it. The Behemoth of the dead. Many undead were laid for their final rest. Smite 5 and Unbreaking. A two-handed weapon. Pretty cool. A White's Bee. Now, I think we're pretty close to the thing. I think this is it over here. So we just have to get up this way, I think. Looks like it's connected. Through the sugar water over here. I think we can climb this waterfall and get inside. That's cool. Nice weapon. One of the enemies, one of the bosses, I think the level 10 boss, is classified as undead. So having Smite 5 should be pretty effective. Although he's the one that flies. So we might not even be able to get close to him. Okay, so it should be up over here. Why did it have to be 1,000 blocks away though? I'll never know. But at least we finally made it. I would like to meet the Queen Bee. There's also some behemoths over here. Yeah, look, we must be close. And this is a very square structure. Honey cave room. There's too much honey. How did the bees keep producing more without getting tired? Maybe we should call it government honey in the future. Yeah, but this is not what we want though. Ah, liquid honey. Honey fluid. Luckily not so sticky that I can't walk through it. Okay, so it has to be over here. So I think we're above it now. Because it seemed before like it was on the same level as us. Well, nothing we could do except march forward. Alright, something's happened. Uh-oh. Okay, all the bees are really angry at me. Make the mistake of attacking a bee while under the effect of the wrath of the hive. Jump! Okay, was I not supposed to attack the bee? I don't understand what happened. Find and enter a cell maze structure. Be careful if you don't have protection of the hive effect. Make the mistake of attacking a bee while under the wrath of the hive effect. Okay, well we found it. But was I missing something? Why did I have crystal cannon? Does wearing the bee armor give you something? Because... Huh. Like the bees aggroed. Or did they? Maybe the issue... Maybe they didn't aggro to me, they just looked aggro? And I shouldn't have attacked them regardless? But now I gotta run all the way back to the bumble zone, and that's gonna be quite the flight. So I guess we'll be back in a second. Alright, I made it near, so you could see. Can you reload that? Oh, also, I found these compasses. I went in one of the, wonder if you could see one from here. Can't see one, but some of the helicopters have the compasses. And these two that I got, one is for a mystery structure and one is for the lesser mystery structure. So I wonder what those are for. I wonder why EMI was taking so long though to load. Let's see. So once I approach the hive, it should give me that debuff again. So I gotta be a little bit careful here. But first we gotta grab our items before anything. Wrath of the Hive 3. If I go in the water, they can't get me, right? Okay, yeah, all the bees are pissed. I need air. Well, I can't die to poison, but now I am going to suffocate. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well I'm not really sure what we can do about that. Let me see the advancements. What does the advancement say? Where's the B one? The bumble zone. Here we go. Brew a potion of luck. Feed bee bread to bees until their maximum speed. Appease the angry swarm of bees with food if you can survive. Feed a honeycomb brood block or a bee until you get protection of the hive. Oh, I see. So I think that's what we have to do. We have to feed the bees. Saddle it afterwards to have a flying mount. Let's see. I think I have a saddle, right? That we found? We do have a saddle. So where am I? We have a bucket. So let's see if I can ride the Behemoth. That should make it a lot easier than me having to walk. So I'm gonna try that. And what did it say we have to do? Tame a Behemoth with buckets of honey. Befriend a Behemoth to maximum friendship. Feed a honeycomb brood block or a bee until you get the protection of the hive. No more wrath, only friendship. While the protection of the hive effect is on, collect honey from a filled porous block. Anything else? Obtain the music. We're missing 26 biomes in the bumble zone. Oh, structures. There's only 8 biomes. That points to a throne pillar structure. Find and enter the throne pillar structure. Sleep in a bed in the bumble dimension. The bed will set respawn point and won't explode. Oh. Okay, that would be good to know. I can actually just set my spawn there. Get a tool with comb cutter to carve through the wax quickly. Look up. You may find a large garden structure hanging down. Give items and experience to a crystalline flower until it's fully grown. Right-click it to open the UI. Interesting. Alright, so that's what we have to do. We have to get the protection of the hive effect and then go in there. I'm not sure why going in that area just makes them aggro, but that's not something for me to find out, I guess. Alright, we made it back once again. So, looking at the minimap, so I think if we come in range of this, that's what gives us the debuff. So as long as we come over here, grab our items first, we should be fine. Let's see, it was, yeah, the cell maze. Put away that stuff. What happens if I right click these? No, they don't do anything. Lesser mystery structure, they just point. Where's my honey bucket? Oh, there it is. So it said we have to feed a bee until we get protection of the hive. Let's see, there's some bees up here. There's also the little block that has the bees inside, I guess will work as well. Let's see if we can find a bee up here. Oh, there's a bee right here. Come here, buddy. He doesn't want to come over. Can't blame him. Okay. So it said the brood block, right? Feed a honeycomb brood block. Okay, we don't have it yet. How do we get more honey? Honey buckets. Well, that was useless. Where's the, it said? Oh, this was create. There we go. Honey block, bottled honey. Uh-oh. And it's great. Maybe I can stay. Oh, do I have torches? I don't have any torches? Okay. Bees, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bees. I didn't mean to. Okay, so I can actually dodge the poison damage with the dodge roll. That's hilarious. They let me claim the honey before. I don't know why they're so angry right now. Let's see, can I hide in here? I'm not going to be able to break it fast enough. Where are my torches? How do I not have any torches? Okay, yep, there's the poison. We're gonna die again. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to collect a bunch of honey first, get the protection of the hive, and then I can break the blocks. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Okay, we made it back once again. This time, I think it'll be different. I'm hoping it'll be different. And now that I'm here, I realize I should have brought a bed. That way I could just respawn over here. Carvable wax. So, I have to wait for this to load. That's hilarious. I was thinking, create a honey bucket. Where is, there we go, the honey bucket from this one. It takes a honey block or honey bottles, which is basically the same thing. But I remembered, on the way here, in that cave, the cave was full of honey. So I think what I can do is I can go up into the cave and I can collect that honey with a bucket. That's fine. The bees don't care about the liquid honey. They just care about the blocks. So I think what I can do is go in the cave, collect the honey, feed it to a bee until I get the protection of the hive, and then I can come down here and loot the items. So hopefully I don't get too close. I think once I'm close to that they aggro, because if I was up there, they didn't aggro to me. So we'll see if this works. Alright, so this is the honey cave I was talking about. As you could see, there's liquid honey. So if I collect this, will they aggro? But before we do that, oh, I'm stuck. There's also these little containers over here. Yeah, they have honey blocks and honey bottles as well. So maybe before I attempt that, I see if I can get enough honey blocks. Brood block, leather pants, honey bottles, pollen puff, brood block. Because if we get enough from this, it should work the same. Yep, there we go. Honey blocks, honey bottles. Good stuff. Tall mystical magenta flowers. The stinger spear, another one. Okay, so if we take our bucket and combine it with our honey block. Now if we come over here, winning favors, we have protection of the hive for 1.5 minutes. Which is not that long. Huh. Really thought it would last longer. Okay, where's my tunnel? I can see, there it is. So, if I go ahead, do this. We have it for 1 minute, so we have to be fast. And I think once it starts to tick down, we just have to give them more honey. We just have to keep hip-hopping the honey. Kobe. Okay, they're not angry yet. That's a good sign. We have like 45 seconds, 37 seconds, but they're not aggroed. Which means, oh, we can wash it with water. Perfect. Okay, now we're inside. We have 20 seconds. We're gonna feed this guy. Perfect. So we just have to keep doing this to survive. So let's see. Hopefully there's more honey in here. Actually, I have the protection, so will it let me harvest? Okay, it will let me harvest the blocks. Perfect. Now we just have to get through here without making too much trouble. So we just have... Why do I have slowness on me? Slowness 2 as well. Okay, let's feed this guy. Oh, it didn't work. There we go. Honey block, more honey. I don't even know what we're looking for in here. Honey blocks, honey crystal shards. I mean, they have a lot of loot, but it's mostly just honey. And it's making me nervous. There is that one over here. 1 minute. This one looks like it could lead to something. So I think we should go for that. Oh, that's a dead end. There's a lot of loot in here, though. That goes down. This is pollen. How much do we have? Not a long time. Oh. Hide yourself. Okay, that's too much pollen. Leather boots. Okay, the loot in here seems kind of useless. And I'm stuck. Okay. Minute and a half. Good, good. Let's check over here. This is a lot of stuff. Honeycombs. Oh, this is all honey. Perfect. Does protection of the hive go up if I keep doing this? No, it stays at a minute and a half. Carvable wax. That goes up. That kind of looks like something. That's a dead end. Oh, these bees are angry at something. Not me, though, which is a good sign. Oh, there's cave spiders in here. Why are there cave spiders? There we go. Okay, so this is just candles. So that's useless for me. Ow. Unleash bees on whoever was unfortunate to attack you. Where do those spiders come from, though? Where are they spawning from? Well, that's cool. The spider attacked me, and that pisses off all of the bees. In combat. Okay, I'm running out of protection. There we go. But I don't know what we're looking for in here. Okay, let's head downwards. Big B. Doesn't look like anything important there. Nothing here. 1 minute. Yeah, this doesn't look like anything. Just more bees. So maybe this way. Honey cocoon. Leather tunic. Yeah, like there's gear in here, but it's not really stuff I can use. A honey crystal shield. That's cool, just because. Made out of honey. 17 seconds. Okay. Let's top it back up. Nope. What about now? Yes. Ooh, don't drown in the honey. So the loot does chain. Another honey crystal shield. Don't think we'll need more of that. Leather tunic. Another spear. I'm looking for something useful. But it doesn't seem like we're getting anything. Okay, more of this. Okay, that looks different. Sugar water. 50 seconds, okay. More honey blocks. Yeah, nothing really in here. Oh, mystery structure compasses. I guess that's the best thing we can hope for is the compasses, because they lead to other structures. 30 seconds. Minute and a half, good. Let's see, that just looks like diorite. Some more compasses. That one said looking for a structure. Nope. Nope, nothing else. Let's see, there is... Is that different? Or is that just candles glowing? Because it looks just like candles glowing to me. And yeah, it is just candles. So, not really a lot of cool stuff in here, I thought. A lot of honey. That seems to be about it. Anything up here? There's more containers with candles, that's about it. And honey crystals, which you can use to make the crystal cannon. You can smelt it into residue, which can make honey web, some other stuff. No, that's about it. For the amount of risk it took to get in here, the actual stuff is pretty underwhelming. It's a shame you can't just stack a bunch of time. Alright, I guess we need to get out of here then. How do I get out? What the? Excuse me, sir. Who are you? Oh, it's just an armor sand. Okay, this is something useful then. I will take this. The bee warrior rises. Cool. A full set of bee armor. Okay, that makes it kind of worth it. Leather boots. Nothing in here. Pollen puff. Another compass. An epic shield. I'll take that one. Leather cap. How much do we have? 30 seconds. Luckily there's honey. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Luckily there's honey in here. Oh, did not want to do that. Minute and a half. What happens if I wear the armor? I wonder if there's a set bonus. Let's see. No. I was hoping maybe it would give you like protection of the hive infinitely, but I guess that was too much to hope for. But I mean, I guess that was the coolest thing we could find in here. For now, we need to get out before we aggro these guys and face their full wrath. That's where we came from. 40 seconds. There's another set of bee armor up here. Don't think we need more than one. This kind of looks like a portal. It does have loot in here. Oh, there we go. The throne pillar. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Now we could find the queen bee. 15 seconds. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, we need to get out of here. So the exit should be on this side. We did have to jump through it, though. We came from upwards. But I think I can actually just dig through one of these walls here, and they shouldn't aggro. Because I'm a friend of the bees. 1 minute. Okay, we should be good. So I should be able to just dig through this wall here. Doesn't look too deep. How much do we have? 44 seconds. Yeah, you need water to break this. Okay, let's top up our immunity once more. Nope, not immune. There we go. Nothing in there. Okay, we should have just enough time to dig out. Because a minute and a half should be good enough. Okay, there's the honeycomb blocks. So we should be right outside. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's get far enough away not to aggro them. Awesome, we got what we came for. The throne pillar compass. 1 armor toughness, 2 max health. Okay, so this one's better. You can get rid of that stuff. Shield level. Shield level 1. Wonder what that means. And cool, we also got the armor. I wonder if there's... I didn't see one. I was wondering if there was... Because I know Cisco's mod had a whole thing about collecting all the armor sets, but I guess on this one doesn't. But now we need to follow this compass to the throne pillar, and it's pointing in that direction. Oh, what is that? Hive pillar, is that it? No, we're not pointing at that. Huh. Anyways, we're gonna have to go further that way. But this episode has gone on quite long already. So, tune in to next episode when we locate the Hive Queen. I'm your host, Hummus28, and I'll see you guys next time.